Hi guys, it's Kirsten here from the Movement Empire, and today I'm going to be taking you through a workout called Meet and Greet. This is a short workout, 40 to 45 minutes. We're going to fit as much as we can into this time and really get your entire body moving. Some of these movements might be a bit challenging. Maybe you've never seen them before and it's the first time trying them out. So slow it down, do what you need to do, but just keep moving, okay? You're not doing this alone today. Your training partner is Janine. She's here with me. How are you feeling?
I'm all right. I'm good. I'm excited to do this. It's also my first intermediate session. But Kirsten is going to guide us through it. So let's sweat together.
Awesome, guys. Grab your sweat towel and your water bottle and let's get straight into it. Awesome, guys. Let's get straight into it. We're going to start with a nice little jog on the spot. You can get going. Small little jog on the spot, only 45 seconds. Remember, we're going to do 2 rounds of the warm-up. So make sure that the first time you're just kind of getting used to the movement, getting the blood pumping and getting that heart rate up a bit. We're going to come back to it for a second round. Then you can really pace it and push yourself a little bit more before we actually get into the belly of the workout. Okay, nice. Keep going. Little jog on the spot. Make sure that you're landing nice and light on those feet. We don't want to be landing onto flat feet, through the balls of your feet. Nice and slow. You have 15 more seconds to go, and then we're going to go into an alternating deep lunge. All that's going to be is a long forward lunge, stepping forward, dropping that back knee down to the floor. When we come back for the second round, we're going to do a backward stepping lunge. Okay, but to begin with, we're going to step forward. Just find that balance. It might be a bit challenging in the beginning. Just get all those muscles activated, wake them up, and then we'll get going. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds, stepping forward, back knee drops directly down to the floor. Awesome. Nice, Jay. Okay, guys, so one thing that's really important whenever you're doing a long lunge, and you're going to hear us say this throughout the time that you're working out, is making sure that that front knee is not pushing over your front toe. You want to make sure that you have even weight distribution between both legs, and then dropping those hips directly down, pointing that back knee down to the floor. Okay, you're doing so well. Keep breathing. Keep pacing yourself. You are going to be coming back to this. You have 5, 4, then we're going to go into high knees in 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. Really bring those knees up towards your chest, guys. I want you to, if you can, put your hands in front of your body, just like Jay's doing, and bring those knees up to tap your hands. Really engage into that core. I want your abdominals to be the reason those knees are lifting up and not your hip flexors. We don't want to create too much tension in those hip flexors. They are often wanting to take over, so you really want to think about those lower abs. After this, we're going to go into 30 seconds of air squats. You're almost there in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Open your legs, squatting all the way down and squeezing up to the top. Awesome. Guys, whenever you do a squat, please make sure that your knees are tracking over your middle toe, not your big toe and not your small toe. Okay, you want that perfect alignment. The minute you have the right form and you've corrected yourself, you're in the correct position, it's much better and you're going to get a lot more out of these movements and you won't fall into injuries down the line. Making sure that your alignment's perfect is such an important key before you do any movement. Awesome, you're doing so well. The next thing we're going to do is some star jumps or jumping jacks, whatever it is that you prefer to call them. We're going to go straight into those in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, throwing those arms above your head. Awesome. Okay, guys, again here, knees might want to cave inwards. Make sure you're pushing them outwards. Nice, Jay. Okay, so Jay's got perfect alignment here. Really making sure that you're controlling into those motions. Awesome. Swing those arms up. Abdominals are engaged. Pace yourself. Keep breathing. It's only 30 seconds here, and then we're going to have a 60-second rest before we go into the next round. Enjoy your rest. Use the rest. They are there for a reason. It's not there for you to just stand around. Maybe hydrate yourself, wipe yourself down, close your eyes, find where you need to be, and we'll go straight back into it in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Nice. Shake it out. Good. Okay, guys, when we come back to the second round of the warm-up, then you can really start picking up the pace, getting that heart rate a little bit higher, getting the blood pumping just a little bit more. For that round, it was just about making sure that all those joints are aware that you're going to be exercising. They're warming up a slight bit, and now we're going to push it. Okay, enjoy the 60 seconds. I know it might feel long in the beginning, but towards the end, you're going to wish you had really enjoyed the 60 seconds. Nice. Enjoy the last 30 seconds, guys. Use it, breathe, control your breath, bring your awareness back to that breath. Is it going fast and short, or are you taking nice, long, deep breaths? Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Awesome. You have 20 seconds to go, and then we're going to go back into it. Remember, running on the spot, mobilizing into those ankles, knees, and hips, and then also just bring your upper body into the motion as well. Activate that core and let everything work together. Here we go. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, you want to get back into it, 2, and 1. Here we go. Jog it out. Nice, guys. Awesome. You're doing so well. 45 seconds on the clock. Find a nice pace and then run it out. Remember, this is the last time we're going to be doing this round of the warm-up, so really push yourself now. We're going to actually go straight into the first circuit, which means we're going to get all those muscles completely fired up. So this is your last opportunity to warm yourself up. Awesome, good. If you started the workout with a jacket on, this is now your opportunity to take it off and actually get your body temperature to rise slightly. Awesome, good. Keep breathing light on those feet. You have 15 more seconds to go. Then we're going to go into alternating deep lunges. For this round, we're going to step backwards, which means you're going to start with your feet directly under your hips, stepping, alternating legs all the way back, long lunge. Wherever you step to, I promise you, you should step just a few centimeters wider. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Feet together, stepping all the way back. Knee goes directly down to the floor. Awesome. Nice day. Okay, guys, you really want to make sure that whenever you're stepping back, that leg is going directly in line with the hip. You don't want to be stepping out too wide or crossing it over, okay? It's really important to find the correct alignment and then stick to that. Find one point in front of you. If you're battling to find your balance, find one point and then lock your eyes in on that point and find your balance for these movements. Awesome. 3, 2, high knees, and 1. Here we go. High knees up to the front. Lift those knees up. Use your abdominals. Now we're picking up the pace. I want you to run it out a little bit more, guys. You're doing well. I want you to be warm by the end of this. This is a proper warm-up. Your cardio should be getting there. The blood should be pumping. Your heart rate is lifting up. Keep going. You're doing well. Lift those knees. Almost there. You have 10 more seconds. Get as many in as you possibly can. Then we're going to go into those air squats, making sure that we're really sinking down and firing up those glutes. In 5, 4, 3. You're doing well. In 2, and 1. Here we go. All the way down to the bottom, squeezing and coming back up. Awesome, nice day. Okay, guys, remember, in order to make sure that you're not going to be sinking into those hip flexors, I want you to squeeze your glutes at the bottom. So when you get to the bottom, squeeze and then come up, okay? You don't want to go down and just relax because you're actually going to round into that lower back. Awesome, good. Squeeze and up. Activate, belly button to your spine. Glutes are activated the entire time. It's only 30 seconds here. Then we're going to go into 30 seconds of star jumps. It's your last 30 seconds of the warm-up. So give it all that you've got and get the blood pumping in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jumping jacks. Pump it out. You can really pick up the pace now, guys. Wherever you are, push it just a little bit more. Give it a little bit more energy. Remember, you have a lot stored up. I want you to get rid of all the energy that you have by the end of this workout. Awesome. Nice. You're doing well. Control those knees. Little jumps with those feet. We're trying to really pick up the pace. You have 7 more seconds. Get as many in as you possibly can in 5, 4, 3. You're doing well, guys. 2, and 1. Nice, good, awesome. Relax, shake it out. You're doing well. Here we go. Okay, the next thing that we're going to go into is the first circuit. So we have 2 circuits today and then a core activation. So each circuit has 4 exercises in it. Each exercise is for 30 seconds, and then we have a 60-second rest in between. So it's 2 minutes work to 1 minute rest. That's your ratio that you're going to be working in. Making sure that you're aware of what's coming up and what's ahead of you. This is a marathon and not a sprint, so pace yourself, but also know when to push yourself rather than to just quit when you get too tired, okay? Here we go. We're going to go into the first workout. The first thing we're going to do is a push-up. Janine, are you going to put your knees on the floor?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Okay, guys, remember, it's perfectly fine to keep those knees on the floor. As we keep going, if you find you can stretch them out, second, third round, then you go ahead and do that as well. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Deep push-up. 30 seconds. Awesome. There you go. Guys, remember, with the push-up, you always want to be leading down from your chest, from your upper body, and not from your hips. As you can see, Jay's keeping her hips exactly where they are. Straight alignment with her spine, maintaining that beautiful form, and then going all the way down. Awesome. You have 10 more seconds to go. Fit as many in as you possibly can. After that, we're going to go into the Superman. So you're going to just lie down onto your chest and lift your limbs off the floor in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Nice. Lying flat onto your stomach, lifting feet and hands off the floor. Squeeze and go back down. Guys, by doing that, you're activating everything. I want you to work your entire back to lift your body up. Squeeze into those glutes and activate those legs. Remember, your legs are not bending to come up. They're maintaining that strong, straight position and lifting all the way up, guys. The next exercise you're going to go into at the end of this 30 seconds is a burpee. So all you're going to do is come back into a plank, jump those feet in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Jump those feet in. Nice high jump. All the way up to the sky. Awesome. Nice, Jay. Go back and in and up. There we go. Find a nice rhythm, guys. The sooner you find a rhythm, the easier these movements will be. Awesome. You're doing well. Good. Making sure that when you jump those feet back into a plank, that your hips are not sinking down. You're maintaining that beautiful plank position. As you can see, Jay's holding that really nicely. Keep going. You're doing well. You have 5 more seconds to go, and then we're going to go into tricep dips. So I'm going to need you to grab a chair in 3, 2, and 1. Nice day. Good. Awesome. Grab your chair, guys. It's a little bit of turnover time. If you're using a couch or a chair or a step, whatever it is, make sure that you've got it. Here we go. Hands directly underneath your glutes. walking your hips forward off the chair, sinking all the way down, elbows go directly backwards. I want you to try and stay as close to the chair as possible. Your 30 seconds have started, so get into it and keep moving. Whatever you're doing, keep moving. Remember, it's 30 seconds. Don't go too fast in the beginning and feel as though you're burning out towards the end. I want you to stay consistent rather than extreme, okay? Keep that back a little bit closer to the chair. There we go. I want you to feel as though you're rolling a squash ball between your back and the chair as you go down and up. I don't want your hips going forward each time. Awesome, you're doing well. Pressure through the balls of your hands. You're almost there in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, nice, Jake. Good, breathe. Good, how did that feel?
Yeah, good.
Nice. Good, yeah, enjoy the rest, guys. You have 60 seconds to breathe. Find your breath, control your breathing, focus on your heart rate. Is it racing? If so, really stop and bring it down, okay? It's more that you are more than capable of doing that. I want you to sit down wherever you are, bring your awareness back to your breath and bring your awareness back to your heart rate. Keep hydrating. You're doing well. You have 30 more seconds to go, and then we're going to go back into the second round. Remember, there's only 3 rounds of it, so now's your opportunity to really push yourself. If those movements were a bit challenging in the beginning and it took a little bit of coordination, maybe a bit of balance, maybe you don't know how to pace yourself just yet, now's your opportunity to redeem that and really get through each 30 seconds individually and get as much out of it as you can. Nice. You have 10 more seconds to go, slowly making your way back onto your mat. We're going to start with those push-ups. Make sure that you start in a beautiful plank. Remember, everything comes from a solid foundation, so make sure that foundation is perfect. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go, all the way down and pushing up. Good. Inhale as you go down and exhale as you come up. Inhale. There we go. Exhale. Use your breath to help you, guys. Remember, we want your body to work for you and not against you. So it's important that you're aware of your breath, of your muscles, of your activation, and of your stability in that posture. Nice, Jay. Awesome, guys. Really make sure that you're maintaining an activation in that core. Lift your belly button up towards your spine. You're doing well in 5, 4, 3, Superman in 2, and 1. Onto your chest. Here we go. Limbs off the floor. Activate that back. Squeeze your glutes and down. There you go. Awesome, guys. Really lift it up as high as you possibly can. It's basically an upside down dish. So I really want you to move into that motion of activating everything and lifting it up. Your entire body should be fired up in this movement. This is a great way of also correcting posture. If you spend a lot of your day seated, this is a great way of reversing that and actually activating those back muscles to hold you in that beautiful posture to maintain that strength throughout your body. Almost there in 3, 2, and 1. Into a plank position, jump your legs in, burpee. Here we go, jumping up. Awesome. Nice, guys. Make sure you're moving fluidly from one movement to the next. There's a beautiful flow to this workout, so use it, enjoy it. Nice. Move from one thing into the next straight away. That way you're getting as much as you can out of your working portion of the workout and then enjoying your rest when you get it. You're almost there. You have 7 more seconds to go. Keep pushing, and we're going to get your chair and go into the tricep dips in 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Awesome, Jay. Grab your chair. Awesome, guys. You're doing so well. Keep breathing. Keep pacing yourself. You have 1 more 30 seconds before you get a rest, so get as much out of it as you can. You don't need to stop now. You don't need to give in just yet. Keep going. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Hips go to the floor and coming back up. Guys, in this position, I want you to think about the fact that all the weight is in the heels of your feet and the heels of your hands. That's where all the weight should be. There should be no weight in those toes. That way you'll be sinking forward. Remember, back almost directly up against the chair or the couch, whatever it is that you're dipping against. I want there to be no more than a squash ball distance between your back and the chair. Nice, you're almost there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, nice, well done. Nice, Jay, breathe it out, shake it out. Nice, guys, you're doing so well. Grab a quick sip of water. You have 60 seconds to catch your breath. Enjoy your rest, and we're going to go into the third and final round of the circuit, okay? You're doing really well at home. Keep pacing yourself. Learn how to rest and not quit, guys. There's a very big difference there, okay? Just because you're resting in between doesn't mean that you're going to quit and give in and move on to something else or turn off the video, for instance. It's really important that you've committed to this. Your mind pressed play knowing that you were able to do this. Therefore, it's important that you maintain that strong goal right in front of you and move towards it. Lock your eyes on what it is that you are wanting to achieve from this and crave it and keep moving towards it. Now, if you have 15 more seconds to go, you can make your way back to your mat if you moved away from it. Slowly into the motions. Slowly into the motions. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Elbows coming down directly by your sides, and exhale to come up. Awesome, guys. If your knees were down for the first 2 rounds and you feel as though that was kind of easy for you, you can then go and stretch your legs out. It's always important to keep challenging yourself. The minute it becomes a little bit more doable, I want you to push it and make it more challenging. That's the only way you're going to grow, because unless it challenges you, it's not going to change you. Awesome, good. Really make sure that this core is engaged. There we go. Beautiful. Good. Keep breathing. You have 5, 4. You're almost there, guys. Few more in. 3, 2, and 1. Superman onto your stomach. Here we go. Lifting up, squeeze and engage, and down. Awesome, guys. You're doing so well. Really engage. Hold up there for a couple of seconds before you come down in between each movement. Good. And down. Squeeze your glutes. Activate your entire back. Lift those arms off the floor. You're doing well. Head, neck, shoulders, everything up. Yeah, there we go. Try and get your chest off the floor as well. Yes, there you go. Awesome. You're doing so well. You have 5 more seconds, guys. Then we're going to go into a burpee. So go straight into a plank in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Fluid motion from one thing to the next. Jump it out. Nice. You're doing well. Keep pushing. Get as many in as you can, guys. I know burpees can be something that are quite daunting, but by doing them and finding a good rhythm, you might find that they're one of the best functional movements that you can possibly do. So try and get rid of that idea that there's something that you hate. If it is that, really enjoy it. Jump out. Get everything working. You're almost there in 5, 4. Push, push, push. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Good, guys. Here we go. Tricep dips. Grab your chair as quickly as possible. Awesome. It's really good to do things sometimes that you don't enjoy, because they're still changing you. They're still challenging you.
You're going to master it.
Yeah. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Yeah. We're always going down so that your shoulders are down in line with your elbows, guys. That's that line that we're wanting here. Okay, so you want to dip and then engage. Inhale as you go down. Exhale as you contract to come back up. You're doing so well. You have 10 more seconds to go. Get as many in as you possibly can. If you want to pick up the pace now, this is your last opportunity. You're not going to come back to these. You're almost there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, guys. You can leave your chair where it is. We're going to start the next set or the next circuit with a Bulgarian split squat, which means you're going to need something to put that back leg up onto, okay? Enjoy your rest. You have 60 seconds to breathe. You okay?
Yeah.
Good. Where can you feel it the most?
Lungs.
Lungs. Lungs. That's
And
okay.
legs, and legs.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to go into quite a lot of legs now, guys. So really pace yourself. Shake those legs out if you need to. The first thing you're going to do is a Bulgarian split squat if you've never done this before. Basically, all it is back foot's going to be on the chair. You're going to hop that front foot leg forward until you're in quite a wide position, and then you're going to sink down. The idea is that you're bending that back leg down. You're not just bending the front leg down and keeping the back leg straight. Make sure that when you go down, hips are directly in between both legs at the same time, okay? Find your balance. Slow it down. If you've never done them before, it might feel a bit weird. Rather be too wide than too narrow. The minute you're too narrow, you're going to fall into that problem of having your knee over your front toe. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds per leg. Doing well. The sooner we start, the sooner it's over. You're doing well in 5, 4, 3, hop a bit forward, 2, and 1. Here we go. All the way down, guys. Beautiful. Nice, Jay. Okay, good, guys. Really make sure that that back knee is going down to the floor. This is what you want, and coming back up. The load is really in that front leg, so you should be feeling that front leg on fire. Engage your core and keep your chest lifted. Wherever your chest is, make sure that it's up. I don't want you rounding over that front leg. We're not going to be working into the correct muscles. Activate that lower back. It should also be working. And bend that back leg down. You're almost there in 3, 2, and 1. Swapping over. Here we go. You can just replace your feet exactly where they are. It's a perfect alignment. There we go. And down. Straight away, straight back into it. You're doing so well, guys. Remember, the change over time is really important to roll from the one movement into the next movement, because we do have that 60 seconds rest. So you want to go from one into the next without giving yourself the chance to catch your breath in between. Now we're really picking up on that endurance, and all of those muscles are working together. The next thing you're going to do is a jump squat. So really pace yourself with this one. We're almost there. You have 5 more seconds. 4, find your balance. Good. 3, 2, get a few more in, and 1. Here we go, moving the chair out of the way. We're going to go into the squat jump, making sure that you're exploding up. If you have any ankle or knee injuries, you can always just do a little lull in those feet, just going onto your toes and going back down. Awesome, nice, Jay. Good. 30 seconds, guys. Pace yourself. Sink into the squat. The more you absorb the shock by bending those legs and sinking down into the squat, the better it's going to be on all those joints. Awesome. Just checking that alignment. Awesome, guys. You really want to make sure that those knees are not caving inwards. As you land, make sure those knees are in line with your middle toe. all your weight sinking back into your heels. You have 10 more seconds. Get as many in as you possibly can. And then we're going to go into a jump lunge. We're going to change right and left in 3, 2, 1. Nice day. Shake it out. Here we go. Right, jelly legs. Here we go. Right and left. Starting, getting that knee down to the floor. Explode up and change. There you go. Find a nice rhythm to it, guys. Making sure that you're really splitting those legs each time. I want you to try and jump off of 2 legs and land on 2 legs. Awesome. You're doing so well. You have 20 more seconds to go. Fit in as many as you possibly can. There you go. Use the lunge as the rest. As you can see, Jay's actually taking a second to breathe there at the bottom, which is perfect because then you know that she's going to really explode up off of 2 legs rather than just the front leg and then landing on the front leg first as well. You're almost there in 3, 2, and 1. Onto your back, glute bridge. Here we go. Make your way back onto your mat, guys. We're going to just fire up those glutes for the last 30 seconds of this round. Nice. Bend those legs in. I want you to push all your weight through your heels. Lift your toes off the floor and down. There we go. Good. Squeeze and engage, lifting up. This glute bridge is, it seems like quite a simple exercise, but by doing it correctly, you can get so much into those glutes. So as you go down, I want you to round up. Pelvis is the first thing to lift, and then your back is the last thing to lift. I don't want you to be lifting up from your back each time. Push all your weight through those heels. Lift your toes off the floor. That way you're going to get into your glutes rather than your quads. Awesome. Scooping up. It's a scooping motion to lift those hips. Beautiful day. Keep going. 5, 4, you're almost there, guys. At home, keep pushing. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Breathe, shake it out. How was that? Hectic.
2 more rounds, y'all.
2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. So it's a great thing to just think about. You only have 2 more rounds of this, guys. We're working up towards the peak of your workout. You're almost there. At the end of this round, you'll be at the peak, and then it's downhill. How great is that? It's nice to think of it that way. Enjoy the 60 seconds. You have 30 more seconds to go. Grab your chair, your couch, your step, whatever it is that you're going to be using. That's what we're going to need for that Bulgarian split squat. If there was something in that set that really challenged you, make sure that you really focus in on it now. Slow it down if you need to. Try and perfect the movement before you go in for speed or endurance. Rather make sure that that form is perfect, or as close to perfect, should I say, as possible. Nice. Grab your chair. Good. 2 more rounds. Your legs should be on fire and jelly by the end of this. A bit of both.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Getting that back leg on, jump the front leg forward. Make sure that you're on your toe, guys. A common area is to be on your, like the back of your foot. I want you to make sure that your toes are kind of flexed. Find a good position. Whoop. Find your balance first. You okay?
Thank you. Yeah.
There we go. And down. Here we go. Time has started. 30 seconds on the clock. Get that back knee down. Awesome. Sinking down. Think about all the weight being in this heel, guys. The front heel should be taking all of the weight and then pushing back into that back leg as you bend down. The minute you're in your front toes, you're going to pull into that quad, and I really want you to lean back, and I'm sure you can feel it really works into that glute quite a bit more. Awesome. You're doing well. You have 10 more seconds. Fit as many in as you possibly can. Only 10 seconds left. Almost there. Focus on one spot in front of you and find your balance in 4, 3, 2, here we go, and 1. Awesome. Replace your feet straight back into it. There we go. Flex those toes. Yep. Perfect. And down. Make sure that back knee is making its way directly down towards the floor. Find your balance. You okay?
Yeah.
Good. Slow it down if you're falling off balance, guys. It's perfectly fine, and it's very natural to be falling off balance. Remember, it's not often that we stand on one leg with the other leg up behind us. So if this is a bit challenging for you, slow it down. Find your balance. Even if you're doing like 1 to every 3 that Jay's doing, that's perfectly fine. We can really pick up the pace. If you want to do it a bit faster and these are fine for you, then go ahead and do that as well. You have 5 more seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, awesome, and 1. Moving the chair out of the way, we're going to go into our jump squats. Pace yourself with these. Know that that's what's coming up. You got this. Only 30 seconds, so really explode up. Do as many as you can in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down and explode. Awesome. Nice, Jay. Really use the squat to absorb it, guys. Breathe into the squat. Find your rest within a movement. There's always one spot where you can find a nice deep breath, where you can hold it or make it linger a little bit longer and then explode up. Remember, this is an explosive movement, so I'm really worried about that explosive movement into the air. If you want to do smaller jumps, if you're feeling any pressure in those Achilles and your knees, whatever it is, do it to your pace. You're almost there in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Here we go. Lunge jump changes. Split those legs right and left. You right?
Yeah, taking
Good.
Bit of a limber up.
Good. Here we go. Split those legs. 30 seconds on the clock. Starting now. You've got this. Right and left. Awesome. Find that balance. Good. Remember, guys, your core plays such an important role in any movement that you do. Activate your stomach. I really don't mind if you fall off balance. What I'm worried about is how you're getting back onto balance. Falling off is fine. Find it, activate your core. Be aware of the fact that just by activating your stomach and your glutes, you're really going to come back to that solid position. Awesome, you're doing well in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Last one, glute bridge onto the floor. Make your way onto your mat as quickly as possible. All your weight in those heels. Engage and scoop up. Awesome, there we go. Squeeze at the top, scooping up each time. Yep, there we go. And slowly down. When you're lifting up, your pelvis is the first thing to lift, and then your back. When you're going down, every single vertebrae rolls back down onto the floor one at a time. It's a beautiful, slow position. All the pressure through the heels of your feet. No weight in those toes. You're doing so well, guys. Almost there. 10 more seconds, and then you get a beautiful 60-second rest, and you can enjoy it in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, nice day. Good. Breathe, shake it out. Good. I told you you'd wish you'd enjoyed the 60 seconds towards the beginning. Shake it out. Good. How was that?
Yeah.
Hectic. Can you feel it in your legs mainly?
Mainly.
Okay,
Totally.
good. So all of these movements are really firing up those big muscle groups, and I'm sure that you can feel that as well. So enjoy your rest, use your rest. It's there for a reason. Hydrate yourself, wipe yourself down, and know that you only have one more round left, guys. I'm so proud of you for sticking with it this far. You have one more round of the second circuit, and then we're just going to go into our core movement. So you have reached the peak of your workout. It's downhill from here. It doesn't mean that we stop working. It just means that you've reached that peak, and we can slowly make our way back down towards the cool down, okay? Nice. Last one. Last time to do these workouts. Last chance to do them to the best of your ability. If they were challenging for the first 2 rounds, now's your chance to push yourself and get them right. Here we go. Back leg on. Sooner we start, the sooner it's over. Here we go. Nice. In 3, 2, whoop. Find your balance. I've got the chair. There it is. Now hop forward. Good. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All the way down. Guys, it's really important that you check this alignment. Remember, when you're going down into this lunge, you want to make sure that this knee doesn't push over your toes. So over here, this is a beautiful line. If her knee was over here where my hand is, then we would know she would actually have to jump her foot out more. So check yourself. I'd much rather you be too wide than too narrow in this movement. Okay, you're almost there. You have 5 more seconds to go, and then we're going to swap over onto the other leg in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Nice day. Replace those feet exactly where they are. Back leg on, find your balance, and down. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock, starting now, sinking down. Bend that back knee, guys. I don't want you pushing all the weight into that front leg each time. I want that back knee going down towards the floor as well. Stomach engaged, chest is up. Bring your chest up. If you're facing us, lift your chest up towards us. If you're facing the wall, lift that eye line up. Awesome, good. 10 more seconds, you're almost there. Keep dipping, get as many in as you possibly can. Make it work for you. Almost there in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squat jumps. Moving the chair out of the way. Make sure that you have space. Awesome. You're doing well. Here we go. Squat jumps. 3, 2, 1. Explode up. Inhale and exhale. Good. Keep breathing. Enjoy the squat at the bottom. Sink into it. Remember, when you're in a squat position, all your weight should be in your heels. So when you explode up, you're rolling through the ball of your foot, lifting up into the air, and then going back down into the ground and really sinking into those heels so that your glutes are activated. Guys, power up through those legs. You have 10 more seconds. Fit as many in as you can. This is the last opportunity to get this right in 5, 4. You're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Here we go, guys. Shake it out. This is the last really tough one for this round. It's the last explosive movement that you're going to do today. Make sure that you find a beautiful split lunge and then explode up and land on the other side. Good. Rest at the bottom of it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. There we go. Beautiful. Nice day. Remember, guys, it's more about how you get back onto balance than the fact that you're falling off. Falling off balance is completely natural. It's how you recover from it. It's how you activate and think about those muscles that are more than strong enough to bring you back to where you need to be. You're almost there. You have 10 more seconds to go. Fit as many in as you possibly can. You're doing so well. Nice. Push, push, push. Keep breathing. Focus in front of you. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Make your way onto your mat as quickly as possible. Glute bridge. Here we go. Push all your way through those heels. Engage and scoop up. There we go. Nice day. Good. Keep breathing. Activate that core, guys. Remember, your stomach plays a major role in this movement as well, so don't neglect it. Don't think that it's just your legs. Your quads shouldn't be working as much as your glutes are. So really fire up those glutes from the bottom. Squeeze them and lift them up to the top. It's really going to change the whole shape of your leg the minute you start working those glutes as opposed to your quads. Stomach engaged. You're almost there. You have 10 more seconds. Get as many in as you possibly can, and then you get a 60-second rest in 3, 2, and 1. Nice day. Good. Relax. Shake it out. Breathe, lie on the floor if you need to. Just catch your breath. You're doing so well. You should really feel that your entire body is working and those legs are jelly right now. The next thing we're going to go into is your third and final circuit. It's known as your core activation or your core movement. So there's, again, 4 exercises. It's really targeting into those abdominals. And remember, your core also includes your glutes. So don't forget about that. I'll remind you where to activate them and what to work through each movement, okay? Again, 30 seconds per exercise, except for the first one, the plank, we're gonna hold for 60 seconds. It's a static movement. So there's your opportunity to actually close your eyes and almost meditate into it. Let the time pass as it ticks down, just activate those muscles. And we're gonna do 3 rounds of that, okay? And then we're going into our cool down. Nice, you okay?
Good. Like a giraffe.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is a 60-second plank. This is the longest exercise that you're going to do today. So really pace yourself, breathe through it. If you're going to come down, I want you to come down for a split second and go straight back up, guys. There's no reason to quit right now. It's just about finding little moments of rest. Here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. You're doing so well. Engage this core, guys. It's really important that your plank is a solid position. Before you can even think about moving up in whatever it is that you're doing, making sure that you start in a beautiful plank position is vital. Core is engaged, your hips are not sinking down towards the floor. I would much rather your hips be too high than too low. The minute they're too low, it means your abdominals are not working. Pushing up through those elbows and rounding up in between those shoulder blades so there's no hollow in your upper back. Hold it there. 60 seconds might seem like a long time right now, but close those eyes. Think about something else. Tell yourself you're strong enough. Don't tell yourself negative things because your body will listen. Feed yourself positive thoughts and you will be able to move closer towards those goals. You're doing so well, guys. Keep breathing. If you're shaking, it means you're working. Keep squeezing. Activate those legs. Remember, your legs are also a part of your core. Almost there in 5, 4. Keep pushing. 3. You're doing well. 2. And 1. Reverse crunch, rolling over onto your back. You're doing well, guys. We're going to carry on moving into that core. Carry on activating into that stomach. Nice. Slowly onto your back. Here we go. Reverse crunches. Pressure through the palms of your hands, lifting up and feeding those legs down. There we go. Awesome. Okay, guys, when you're feeding your legs down, if you feel as though your back's lifting up every time you feed them down, I'd rather you feed them slightly higher. As you can see, Jay's back is maintaining a beautiful connection between her spine and the mat, and therefore she can actually take her legs as low as she's taking them. But if you do feel that your back's arching and there's a lot of pressure on those abdominals, just lift your legs up. There's nothing wrong with that. You can stay where you are and still get a lot out of it. Everyone is completely different, so move to your limits. Awesome, you're almost there. 30 seconds of these, and then we're going to go into 30 seconds of bicycles in 5, 4, keep going, 3, 2, and 1. Interlace your fingers behind your head, right and left. Here we go, crossing over. Awesome. Really try and stretch those legs down towards the floor. Good. Maintaining, again, that connection between your spine and the mat. Pull it down, twist from your abdominal belt. I want you to crunch over. Awesome. Excellent, Jay. You're doing so well. At home, you're doing so well. Keep pushing. Do not stop. It's only 30 seconds of these in 5, 4, you're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, oblique crunches. Both feet on the floor. You're going to take one leg, cross it over onto the other leg. Yeah, there we go. Opposite elbow coming up towards the knee. Now we're just really working in that diagonal line, guys, as opposed to always working up forwards for a crunch where you go into that rectus abdominis. We're now crunching it over, twisting and working those obliques as well, which is so important in the overall strength in that core. Nice. Crunch it over. Really twist. I want you to move and manipulate into that abdominal belt. Good, you're doing so well. You're almost there. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, get a few more in. 2, and 1. Other side. Here we go. Swapping over. Other leg, other elbow. Crunching over. Good. There we go. Crunch and release. Nice, guys. If you're feeling there's a lot of strain behind your neck, I want you to really relax your neck into your hand. Let your hand and your arm take that load. I would rather your arm be working a little bit over time there than too much tension build up in your neck. I don't want you to think that you have to stop the minute something becomes uncomfortable. There's always ways to adjust these positions to make them perfect for you, and therefore you can still get a lot out of it, okay? There's no reason to stop. You can just rest and keep going. Awesome, you're doing so well. Couple more breaths, couple more seconds. You're almost there. 10 more seconds to go. Get as many in as you can. Keep this connection between perfect, your back and the floor. Almost there in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, guys. Well done. Enjoy your rest. You have 2 more rounds of the core activation, and then we go into our cool down. You're doing so well. If you want to just stay on your mat now, hydrate if you need to, but breathe. Enjoy your 60 seconds, and we're going to go back into a 60-second plank. How did that feel?
Good.
Good. Can you feel it in your core, mainly?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Like, is that a trick question?
That's all working.
Good. Nice. And the 60-second plank, how did that feel?
That was very manageable.
Was it?
Yeah.
Good. Nice.
Surprisingly so.
Yeah.
I thought I wouldn't, but it was actually, I was quite strong.
It's quite nice when you do things like that and you actually surprise yourself with what you're able to do.
Go into a bit of a zone, as
Yeah.
you said.
Yeah. You just put your blinkers on, you focus on whatever it is you need to do to get through it. Nice. Enjoy. You have 5 more seconds to go, and then we're going to hold the 60-second plank, guys. Again, if you need to just drop those knees down for a couple of seconds, but go straight back up into it. Don't just quit it. Nice. Here we go. Holding it there. Transfer that weight forward. So push all your way through the balls of your feet and transfer your shoulders slightly more forward. There we go. Good. Guys, the minute you walk all the weight into your feet, you're going to put a lot more strain on that rectus abdominis. So those are those muscles that run down the front of your abdomen. The minute you're pushing the weight backwards, you have too much strain. So I want you to push all your weight through the front of your feet and transfer your weight forward so that you're actually gazing over your fingertips rather than down in between your elbows, okay? Nice. Squeeze. Activate those legs. Don't forget about your legs. They all play a part in your core. Nice. Good. Keep pacing yourself. Do not give in, guys. You've got this. You would not be doing this workout unless you were strong enough, so don't stop now. If you drop your knees for a few seconds, go straight back up into it. Good. There we go. Awesome, Jane. Nice. And back in. Here we go. Good. It's not about quitting. It's just about resting when you need to. Awesome. In 5, 4, you're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Flipping onto your back, reverse crunches. Here we go. Still working into that core. I really want you to feel like those muscles are fired up by the end of this. In 3, 2, 1. Feed those legs up. Lift your hips off the floor and down. Guys, you should be lifting your hips and the lower portion of your back off the floor every single time. So really make sure that when those legs are up to the sky, you're not rocking backwards, you're lifting up. So as you can see, Janine's really getting her lower back off the floor there each time. By doing that, you're really working into that TVA, which is those transverse abdominis, those lower abdomen muscles, and really lifting. Beautiful. Good. Lifting up. Good. You're almost there. 10 more seconds to go. Fit in as many as you possibly can. Then we're going to go into our bicycles in 3, 2, and 1. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Here we go, right and left. We can really get the cardio going with this one, guys. So we're going to come back to this only one more time. So I really want you to twist it. Find a nice pace and pick it up a bit. Okay, you can go a little bit faster. Here we go, right and left. There we go, good. Awesome, nice, guys. At home, if you want to pick up the pace, go ahead. Join Janine, make it a little bit faster. Keep pushing, you're almost there. 10 more seconds, push, push, push. You've got this. You wouldn't be here if you couldn't do it. Keep going. Tell yourself you got this in 3, 2, and 1. Nice, guys. Oblique crunches. Here we go. One knee over, opposite elbow to that knee, crunching and twisting. Awesome. Exhale as you contract. Inhale as you lower. Exhale. Shoo. Inhale. Exhale. Shoo. There we go. Beautiful. Awesome. You're doing so well, guys. Keep breathing. Keep pacing yourself. Keep crunching. Whatever you do, do not stop moving. This is the last exercise for this round. You're going to have a quick 60 seconds to breathe, and then we're going to go straight back into it. And that'll be the third and final round of the core movement, and then we're going to go into a cool down. You're doing so well, guys. You can see the finish line. It's almost there, and swapping over. Here we go. Swapping over, other leg. 30 seconds on the clock, crunching it over, and relax. Good. Nice, guys. You're doing really well. Keep breathing. I want those core muscles to be on fire by the end of this. Nice, really crunch. You can push pressure through that other arm. If the other arm that isn't behind your head is down by your side, push the pressure down underneath there. It can also work your lats as well. So there's nothing wrong with actually feeling that pressure underneath that supporting arm as well. Good. Keep crunching. You're almost there in 5, 4, breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, guys. Enjoy the 60-second rest. You've got this. Breathe, shake it out, and we're going to flip over straight away into your 60-second plank. Are you right?
Yep.
Good. We're going to stretch all those muscles out afterwards, so don't worry about that for now. Just keep working them. Enjoy your rest. And we have one more round, third and final round of your core movement, and then we're going into your cool down. You are so close to the end. The finish line is right in front of you. You ready? One more round.
Come on, guys.
Solid. Nice. Good. Final little push. Good. Enjoy your rest. You have a couple more seconds. Breathe. Almost there. 15 more seconds, guys. Use them. Enjoy them. And we're going to go into a 60-second plank. You're going to hold it there. If you weren't able to hold it for the first 2 minutes, now's your last chance to redeem yourself, to push yourself, to challenge yourself, and do something that maybe you've never been able to do before. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Extend those legs out. Awesome. Good. Remember, shift the weight forward. Rather than coming down and lying your stomach flat on the floor in between, either drop your knees for a split second or just shift your weight further forward. You can always shift your weight and actually find a way of almost meditating into this position. If you want to, close your eyes, focus on something else, sing a song, whatever it is that you need to do. Make sure that you're not sinking in this upper back. I want you to make sure that you're really closing out that hollow by pushing through both elbows. Root those elbows into the floor. Root the balls of your feet into the floor. You're doing so well. Squeeze those glutes. You have 25 seconds to go, guys. You don't need to give in. If you're shaking, it means you're working. If you're tired, it means you're working. If you're in pain, it means you're working. So keep pushing. You've got this. You don't need to give in. 15 more seconds. You're almost there. Tell yourself you've got this. Keep pushing forward. Belly button to your spine. You're almost there. 10 more seconds to go. I'm so proud of you. Don't come down. If you're down, go straight back up in 5, 4. Get as much out of it as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Nice. Well done. Nice, Jay. Turn around onto your back, straight into those reverse crunches, feeding those legs up. Let's pick up the pace, guys. This is the last time you get to do this. So it's your last opportunity to get as much as you can out of this workout. There we go. Good. And feed. As you can see, Jay's really getting her legs down towards the floor. So if you want to, and your legs were quite high in the first few rounds, and you can now feel that connection between your spine and the mat, then go ahead and swing those legs quite low. Beautiful. Good. Stomach is engaged. I want you to feel that activation in those lower abdominal muscles. Push pressure through those arms, guys. Don't think that nothing else can help you. Your entire body should be working. Even though we're focusing on the core, all those muscles should really be activated and pulling down into the mat. Awesome. You're doing so well. 15 more seconds to go. Almost there. And then we're going to go into our bicycles in 5, 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. Here we go. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Pick up the pace. Last chance. Let's go. Nice, guys. Think about your goal. Move towards it. Keep running. This is a fast movement. You can really get your cardio to work now. Awesome. Nice, Jay. Just picking up the pace, guys. You should be picking up the pace at home. Let's go. Keep going. You're almost there. You have 15 more seconds. Get as much out of it as you possibly can. You're almost there. Nice. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Keep pushing. Keep going. Don't give in. Do not stop. You're almost there in 5, 4. I'm so proud of you. 3, 2, and 1. Nice, guys. Crossing one leg over, crunching it over. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale to crunch over. Awesome, guys. Well done. Those bicycles were a fast 30 seconds, but I'm so proud of you for getting through it. Here we go. Crunch it out. This is the last exercise that you're going to do today. So make sure that you're doing it to the best of your ability. Make sure that you're going a little bit deeper than before. Maybe you're moving a little bit faster than before. Not taking as much of a rest in between each rep. Nice, good. Inhale and exhale. Use your breath to help the movement. Exhale. There you go. Beautiful. Awesome, guys. At home, you're doing so well. 3, 2, and 1. Swapping over. Here we go. Crunching it up. Elbow to your knee. Really twist into that abdominal wall, guys. You should be feeling those obliques on fire by the end of this. We're going to go into a slow cool down, one round of it. We're just going to move from one movement into the next just to really open up all those muscles that we've caused tension in. Almost there. In 5, 4, 3, few more, 2, and 1. Awesome, guys. Well done. Nice, Jay. Well done. Good. Wow. Wow. Is that the only word? Yeah, wow. Well done. Okay, guys, we're going to go into a nice flowing cool down, so enjoy it. This is not a part of your workout that you should neglect. This is something that you should really focus on because it's so important to make sure that those muscles are fully rehabbed before you go back into another workout the next day, okay? Here we go. One round of a deep lunge. Let's start in a deep lunge. Starting on your hips, you're going to step one foot forward directly in front of your hip bone. Make sure that alignment's beautiful. Good. And then sink those hips down towards the floor. Excellent. Awesome, guys. You're doing so well. Really breathe into this position. If you want to push on your front leg and lean your body back slightly for a deeper stretch in that hip flexor, you can go ahead and do that. If you're wanting to lean forward, if that's more comfortable for you, do whatever it is that you need to do to feel that stretch in that hip flexor. Nice. Couple more seconds here. Breathe into it. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Swapping over. That's good. Sinking forward again, guys. Push up against that leg to really stretch out into that. Can you feel it in your hip?
Yeah.
Good. Nice. More so when you push back or when you lean forward?
Forward.
Okay. That's fine.
Oh, you mean when my body's forward?
Yeah.
Body straight up, hip forward.
Okay. Yes. Perfect. Really sink into it, guys. You want to relax into these movements. You don't want to be holding any tension. The minute you're holding tension, you might fall into an injury because there's a lot of tension when you're trying to stretch against it. Actually release it, relax into it, and let yourself sink into the motion. And that way you're actually going to get a better stretch in that hip. Okay, slowly moving out of it. When you're ready, we're going to go into a groin stretch. Open those legs up. So we're going to start in a nice wide position. toes pointing outwards, and you're just going to sink down, placing your elbows on the insides of your legs, and then just try and drop that bum down towards the floor. Awesome, guys. Move to where you can find a comfortable position. Everyone has a very different range of motion, so whether your bum is very close to the floor and you're actually sitting up with your chest up, or bum back and chest slightly forward like Jay's doing here is perfectly fine. As long as you can feel a nice stretch in that groin, then you're doing the right thing. Nice. Can you feel it here?
Yes.
Good. Nice. Really push and resist out with those elbows. I want you to push those knees nice and wide. 3, 2, and 1. Moving onto the floor. Here we go. Wrists directly under your shoulders. Dropping those hips down to the floor. Cobra position. Nice. Okay, so we're going to show you a little variation of the cobra, guys. If this really puts too much pressure on that lower spine, that's perfectly fine. You're not alone. Jay, go onto your elbows. Here we go, and push up. So now what you're going to do is you're going to try and drop your lower rib down to the floor. Rather than pushing all the way up and actually getting into that lower back, you can actually get into that mid back as well, just by trying to drop that lower rib onto the floor and manipulating and moving from the middle of your back, okay? So that's more comfortable for Janine, and if that's more comfortable for you, then go ahead and sit there. Otherwise, walk your hands in towards your hips, stretch your arms out, and actually go into that full cobra. This is perfectly fine. Hold it there. You have a couple more seconds. Nice. 2 more deep breaths. Good. Good. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Unwind your toes, pushing into a downward facing dog, moving your hips up towards the ceiling. Nice. Unwind into this downward facing dog. Beautiful, guys. Really try and drop your chest down towards the floor. If you need to, you can walk your heels right and left, but there's no stress. You can just go ahead and stretch it there. If you can feel a stretch in those hamstrings, into your calves, wherever it is that you're finding the stretch, move it. Enjoy it. Nice. You're doing really well. Last and final movement that you're going to be doing is going to be a child's pose. So slowly, when you're ready, drop those knees down onto the floor. Head onto the floor, arms extended out in front of you. Open your knees if that's more comfortable for you, guys. Again, this can also get into your groin, and everyone's range of motion is so different. If your legs are together and you find there, that's also okay. If not, open your legs slightly wider and then just sink that belly down through in between your legs and hold it there. Awesome. Couple more deep breaths. Enjoy it, guys. You're doing so well. Think about what it is that you've just accomplished. If you did a few movements that you've never done before in your life, thank yourself for, first of all, trying them and then maybe actually conquering them. I'm so proud of you for pressing play on this workout and for seeing it all the way through. You are so strong, you're so determined, and by doing that consistently, you will move closer and closer towards your goal, okay? Nice, keep breathing. A couple more deep breaths here. When you're ready, Jay, you can slowly roll up through your spine, make your way back onto your feet. You did so well, guys. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations for getting through that entire workout. That was a hectic one, specifically on the legs. I'm sure you can feel you've now entered into the intermediate state, and I hope you enjoy the workouts to come. Well done.
Sure,
how was that? Good.
Jelly legs, but we did it. We did it with pride. We got through.
Well done.
See you next time.
See you soon.